Hi soldiers, I'm Daisy, founder of BANISH. We hope that this movement has helped you feel confident about your skin with or without acne. Want a chance to change the world and be featured in our BANISH Acne Diaries? Click on the link below to be featured in BAD. Enjoy the rest of this video. Bye.
I'm originally from Pennsylvania, Allentown, and I moved to New York City in 2016 of January. So I'm currently still here in Brooklyn, Greenpoint. I'm 24 years old and I'm taking a semester off because it is very expensive to pay for school, but I'm in school right now for graphic design. I originally started off in biology, but once I got to the city, there was such a huge art culture that I felt like I was missing out on. So I just took a dive and made my major graphic design, art focused, art based. So artist, designer, that's my path for right now. I have a little brother. He still lives in Pennsylvania with my mom. He's 10 years younger than me, so he's 14. It's his first year of high school. So we have different dads, so everyone in my family is, looks different. My mom, me, my brother, it's a melting pot, but we're still super close regardless. The main thing is just draw and paint whenever I'm hanging out at home for the most part. It's taken me honestly a while to get to a point where I draw for fun now, because I saw it as more of something very intimidating and that everything I drew had to be absolutely perfect, so that it would stop me from even wanting to attempt to draw. But nowadays I feel like I paint more, I draw more, just traveling the city. New York City is so huge, so me and my boyfriend like to check out cool spots to eat. I just started riding bike, so you can get all over the city in like half the time as transit and subway. So yeah, we like to explore, anything art-based, exploration, food. That's what I like to do. Well, it started, I believe, my freshman year of college. It was the first time I ever really experienced any acne, and I really didn't know what to do for it because I had never bought any particular soaps or lotions or anything that would help my acne. So yeah, it really got bad, and I think it was forehead, cheek explosion at the time. So, I was looking up, was it hormonal? Was it diet? It was just a mix of things that I had to learn, and take in from the get. But I started treating it, and it was a lot of trial and error. But eventually I came across BANISH, honestly, and that's what changed a lot for me. For me, it definitely affected, I think, just my everyday peace, like self-peace. Even sitting at my desk in class, I would, turn the camera on and just look at the front camera just to see, what is my face looking like today. And it would just affect me in the small moments where I'm just, wanting to feel pretty, wanting to feel beautiful, but still feeling like something is holding me back a bit. So in just small moments, and it wouldn't stop me from, having fun with friends, but it would still always linger in the back of my mind when I was just, in that quiet space. That would be the first thing that would pop up is, can they see my, skin through my makeup? Can they see the bumps? Because makeup doesn't hide the bumps. So it was just like a perpetual cycle that always sat in the back of my mind, knowing, I have these scars and I know people can see them and it's my fault. So it really affected me that way. For the first time was maybe a year later after experiencing like my first breakout. I have always been, and I hate to admit it, a compulsive picker, and I scar very easily. And I think now I've noticed it's more something that is like anxiety induced. Everyone has their ways of coping. So back then I really didn't associate it with, stress or anything like that. So I would pick here and there. I wouldn't have crazy pimples, but of course scars last very long. So they accumulated over time. And through a lot of research, I found that the microneedling was something that could help speed that acne scarring healing process as opposed to just topical treatments, because it does create little incisions. And so after doing research, I found that you can't just buy anything off the market because the blades are not sterile, that they might not be sharp enough, so they could cause damage. So I really wanted to find a product that was microneedling. You know, you get what you pay for. So I obviously didn't want to spend $300 because I couldn't afford that, but I didn't want to buy something too cheap either. And so BANISH was like the middleman. I knew it was a good product because of the YouTuber. I was into YouTube at that time, and I knew she started it. So BANISH was just something I tried out. I bought the pumpkin enzyme mask with it, like as a bundle. That was what I was initially going for, was the enzyme mask. But you know, I had to buy both of them because I knew they were a joint partnership together. So as soon as I started, you know, seeing acne scars, I wanted fast results, and I saw the before and after photos even overnight online, and I even saw it in myself. So since then I was hooked, and that was in about 5 years ago. Yeah, so about 2014 is when I started purchasing the products. I was looking online to find anything I could about fighting acne scars for the most part, because although my main concern was acne at the time, I think that the scars were definitely priority. So I found hyperpigmentation online, and once I was able to find the problem, I wanted to find a solution. And through solutions, I found a lot of topical creams and whatnot that could help, but then I was also looking into procedures that could help speed it up within a week's time, and that was chemical peels and microdermabrasion, but all that was a little out of my price range. So I turned to YouTube as well, and forgive me, I forget her name, but the creator of BANISH, I found her on YouTube when she had first released the roller, and everything kind of just checked out for me as far as it being like an industrial tool, not super industrial, but you know, not just like topical creams and whatnot. So I definitely knew it would speed the process up, and also be efficient for my wallet. So yeah, on the internet, YouTube was definitely the place that I found what I needed to know. I think my advice would be to find people, I know it's cliche, but find people that you can relate to. You don't necessarily even have to speak to them, because I know there's a huge support system even on Reddit. Reddit is like anonymous as well, so you're free to post, you know, close-up shots of your acne without revealing exactly who you are. There's information on YouTube. That's where I learned a lot, because even though I had friends to talk to, they necessarily didn't have the answers to give me. So when you do seek support, make sure it's educational, informational, and go to a judgment-free zone. So definitely YouTube is somewhere you can learn by video, and Reddit is somewhere where you can post anonymously and speak to other acne fighters as well. I think something that I've recently have come into with myself is knowing that I can't be such a harsh critic on myself. When you have compassion for yourself, it allows you to see that you also have compassion for others. It's like, why can you have compassion for a stranger and not have it for yourself? And when you have that for yourself, you kind of take the pressure off. And when you don't have pressure, you don't have anxiety, you don't have stress, and you have less breakouts. So just have compassion for yourself and know that no one's perfect, and we're all a work in progress. And just because you're not there yet doesn't mean down the road you won't have that, you know, flawless complexion like everyone wants. Well, coming into it, I definitely knew I was going to speak about my acne. I was a little nervous because I knew you were interviewing many other people, so I didn't want my story to be insignificant, but I felt like everyone has something different to share, and so I don't know who's going to relate to what I have going on. So, you know, going through the questions, it eased me into realizing that BANISH has helped me, and all I really want to do is share the message to other people so they know that there's options for them as well. You know, it doesn't just end here. And I also have learned that I really can use my artwork to branch out and help people. So I think that's an awesome thing that has come up during the interview, was being able to use my creative talents to be able to help, you know, bridge the gap between a community who hasn't yet heard of BANISH and acne scars, and, you know, taking care of your acne and different products.
Banish. Did you like this video? Please give it a thumbs up and comment and subscribe to our channel to be featured with any future Banish Acne Diaries and skin positivity comment. Thank you, and don't forget, Banish, we got your back. Bye.